end of it, pen and paper. The children could recall is what became the assessment, and we've been going on with that for a long time. And as we all seek change, but I would like to take you one step back and, look at library, which we call as harmony, which was more about creative presentation and creative assessments, where we integrated all these together. So languages here were used more as a tool. That's the kind of assessment that we have to go ahead with it, which is not a suspense which unfolds on the examination day, which has a long history of producing these scientifically designed assessments, which can provide diagnostic information which is useful to understand the student's learning progress. So assessment is to understand the learning progress and not to just test the learning. That's the shift that we have to have in our thought process. And with the presence in 70 plus countries,
knowledge and intelligence-based economies are there. What we want? This is our goal. We are talking about sustainable development. We want a development which is sustainable in nature. It is today without compromising on. A lot of people were learning because they wanted to learn. They wanted to be wise. They wanted to be intellectuals. But for sustainable development, at this point of time, all learners, everyone has to learn in what they can, not in one direction like what we are thinking today. So this makes transformation due, that we need to transform. We need change at much faster pace at what we are doing right now. But what is challenge? That is our goal, and here are challenges. They are facing learning crisis. When we say learning crisis, we are not talking about big things. We are talking about very simple
pretty
things.
provocative topic. Should skilling be a religion? And let me just try and explain that. What a religion is basically a set of beliefs, cultural systems, and they relate to humanity and to an order of existence. Now, this is what a plain definition of religion is. And should India have a third religion as skilling? Now, what are the first two really, Shah? We need to put in a creative mind. We need to put in some constructive mind. If we can do that, that would be a demographic dividend. Another stat would be like across the world, the population is aging. In Japan, the average age is 48 years. In Japan, there are more adult diapers being sold than baby diapers. Europe, the average age is 40.
I said you're currently working on the Bangladesh National Assessment. An interesting finding which sort of relates to what Goenka was talking about in terms of assessment and how we can simplify it is that a finding that it's not yet out in the public, so I hope you won't quote me until the report is out. But one interesting finding has been that teachers who are confident that they understand their assessments, that their assessments are high quality, they understand the purpose behind those assessments. Students who study under those teachers on the number of years spent in school, right? If you spend 1 year in school, you're expected to know a certain amount, right? Irrespective of who you are, what you knew at the beginning of that year, what your learning styles are, how fast or what is your learning pace, right? You might find that there are students who learn a bit slower, but if you give them more time, they actually learn that.